guys, it's Rin here. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I thought I'll do a quick review on one of the products that I've purchased from Cult Beauty not so long ago and have been using for almost a month now. And this is the Sunday Riley C.E.O Glow. Let's start off with a little bit about the product. So this in particular is the C.E.O Glow Vitamin C and Turmeric Oil, and it's designed to recharge your radiance with its blend of turmeric. There's vitamin C in the THC ascorbate form, and there's also evening primrose oil. So the idea of it is to create more hydration, more brightness, and more enhanced glow on your skin. In terms of how you would use this, you could massage like 2 to 3 drops onto your fingertips and then massage it onto your skin. Now, you can also use it on your neck and décolletage as well, or it can be blended and layered into your other face products. Now, the key benefits of this particular product is that it's botanically infused and it is designed as a facial oil with hydration properties, which I just mentioned. It does help boost the dull complexion, which is one of the reasons why I purchased this. There's also evening primrose oil, which helps soothe areas of irritation. And there's ginger root extract, which I love the scent of in here, which acts as an antioxidant. And finally, this creates a healthy looking glow. So many things in a little bottle like this. Now let's start off with the packaging. So you can see I've got a very small version. This is a travel size, so it comes in the 15 ml. Now you can get a bigger one, and I think the bigger one is 30 ml or slightly more. I'm not 100% sure, but because this is my first trial of this product, I didn't want to just go straight for the larger one, just in case it doesn't work for me. So I've been using it on myself as well as in my kit for models or people that I'm doing makeup for that has dry skin. You can see that in terms of the packaging, it has been scratched along the silver cap area. It usually goes into a like a double zipper bag with my other products, and the other products are other skincare products. So it seems that whatever is in that bag, it's scratched the whole lid alongside here. So if you like your products to look very pretty and, you know, scratch free, then I'd recommend not doing that, or maybe putting it in a bag, instead a separate pouch. I do like the fact that it has the pipette. Now I think most oil products do have pipettes so that you can easily decant and kind of control how much you use at any given time. It's just easier to measure as well. I love that the bottle is very hard wearing, and like I think I've dropped it maybe once or twice, and so far it's been good. So one of the not so great things about this is that I've actually spilled quite a lot of this, and it was down to the way the cap seals. I don't know if during the process of traveling around in my suitcase, it may have like cracked the edges or dented it slightly, so maybe the way it seals isn't as effective. I'm not sure. So actually, let me test it out. I was trying it and testing it out when I was in the shoot, because it just went everywhere, and for some reason I wasn't able to really seal it. So I've like had to wrap a bit of towel around it whilst I was transporting it back home. I would highly recommend that if you're going to use this product, or if you have this product, to make sure that it's sealed tight, because it's a nightmare when it goes everywhere. Yeah, so far actually it doesn't seem to be leaking. So in terms of the scent, I absolutely love this. It's so invigorating, it's very refreshing, and it's just got this clean scent. And not only for myself, but everyone that I've used it on so far have given positive feedback on it. One of the models who had very, very dry skin, she had a few drops of it on her skin underneath the makeup, and then a little bit on the surface, just a few drops to give a very natural glow, because it was getting to the point of kind of like flaking on the top. And then she texted me afterwards and asked about this product and where to purchase it. I'm not sure if she actually bought it, but it's a good sign that if she's gone out and messaged me about it afterwards, then it's definitely worked and she enjoyed the sort of feel of it. For myself, I also enjoy the texture a lot, which we'll go on to now. It is an oil, so very hydrating, and I love how it creates that glowy veil on the skin. What I would also say is that the benefits is it's not greasy. As you can see, when I applied it, there was very little residue on my skin afterwards, especially on my hands. When I do my sort of skincare and makeup application in the morning, I'm not going to have time to keep going back and forth to the bathroom to clean my hands every time I use a different product. It really does absorb into the skin quite nicely. I love how it gives me a very like uplifting complexion. So for anyone who has dry skin, flaky skin, dehydrated skin, I would recommend you to give this a try, and maybe start off with the travel size first, just to see if it's working well with your skin. So let's move on to the function of this. I've already mentioned that it's designed to hydrate the skin, enhance the glow, and brighten the skin. Now, vitamin C is quite well known to create that sort of more uplifting balance and sort of brightening effect on the skin. And when I look at my skin after I've used it, I certainly do find that it kind of creates a much more healthier looking brightness. I've usually applied this and leave it to set on my skin for around maybe 5 minutes, and I use this on top of a moisturizer. I do find that it's quite harmonious with my skin, and I have quite sensitive skin, so it's something that I'm happy with. How I like to use this, so of course I've read the reviews, I've read all the description about it, that you can use it with your other face products, and you can use it under your makeup, and you know, in terms of your skincare routine, that's where you would slot it in. I would sort of use this after the cleansing and the toning and moisturizing step. It would just sit on top of my moisturizer, so it would be cleansing, toning, moisturizer, and then the CEO Glow. So that's sort of the routine that I've kept up to. So I've also used this on top of makeup as well, especially after I've rehydrated the skin with a little bit of serum, moisturizer, and this. And if it still doesn't do very much for the skin, then I would sort of tap it onto the cheeks or wherever it is that's dry. Sometimes I do it off on my own skin when it's like going through a really rough time, especially when it's just like hot one day and really cold the next. Like my skin really does get affected by it. And I find that when I do that, it has worked. So usually the foundations that I would use this on top of are like Chanel Le Beige or the Makeup Forever foundation. So anything that's quite hydrating. I haven't used it on top of a matte finishing foundation yet, so if any of you have tried it on top of matte foundation and if it's worked for you, then do let me know in the comment section below. Overall, I would give it a thumbs up. I think I will repurchase this, and probably the same size as well, because it's so easy to carry this around. I'll just make sure that the lid is completely twisted and sealed so I don't end up leaking more of this product, because it's actually quite pricey. And that is another thing, is that this product is quite pricey. I have read reviews where people have kind of balanced the pros and cons of paying a much more luxurious price. I'm more than happy to invest in a slightly more luxurious product because I absolutely love the scent and the way it feels on my skin. It's non-greasy, and at the moment I don't find that it interferes with my other products so far. I have used a water-based foundation today on top of this after waiting like 5 minutes for it to settle in my skin, and so far it's been very smoothing. I find that my skin also doesn't look as dry as it was earlier on. So that's my overall review. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you want to learn more about makeup, or hear more reviews about certain products that you are considering buying but you're not 100% sure of, then do let me know in the comment section below, and if I do have those products, or if I'm also interested in those, then I will let you know and help you review it as well and give you my feedback on it. In the meantime, I hope you have a lovely week ahead, and take care guys. I'll see you very soon in the next week. Bye now.